I'm London Jen. All one word. There are 3 Jens on my N. Coming to you with a recap here. So stick around. So we are recapping Premier Battles Absolute Card, the title match, Bizzo Bond versus Cojay. Excuse the glasses. I broke my blue lens filters earlier on, and I don't want to do all the lights today. Got a long night ahead, so shades it is. I'm afraid. Work with me on this one. But yes, the title match, Bizzo Bond versus Cojay. Long awaited match. Bizzo hasn't got a chance to, he didn't get to fight for the belt, didn't get to defend, hasn't got to defend the belt either. So first defense, and I think, would it make him the first champion to ever defend their title successfully? So breaking news is all over, social media. Bizzo won the battle, so he retained his title, first champion ever to do so. So absolute salute to you, congratulations, Bizzo. So proud of the journey and the progress. We're going to talk about the battle. Really good battle, really enjoyed it. Could have been so much more. Absolutely. Go and cop the, can't say get the VOD because it's up on Patreon. Can you get the battles individually? I'm not sure. You have to go and support. I'm a Patreon. I got all the battles last night within hours of the event finishing. All of the battles were uploaded. Salute to Briggsy, salute to Premier Battles and the whole team who worked so hard to make that happen effortlessly. I didn't get a chance. I've only watched one so far, and I'm going to get into all of them. Won't be doing recaps for all, but I'll do as many as I can. But my timeline was buzzing for 24 hours at least. Every other tweet was a Premier Battles tweet, and I follow a lot of people. But every tweet was bigging up Premier Battles and the event and the battlers. Highlights from different battles, highlights, standout performances, bars, all the rest of it, and just the vibe. So yeah, definitely go and support the Patreon, where you can go and watch all of the battles from Absolute, and there's loads of other content on there as well. So definitely go and support the VOD, early access to things as well, for sure. But let's get right into it. Cojay goes first, has a great start offs with like some biz and Bond flips and back black owned Biz breaking the Bond. It was fire, really nice opener. Gets into how Bizzo's a fake champ, talks about, how you were given the title, you didn't fight for it, you didn't win it. It's really nice. Aaron Moses flip, Bizzo's name's Aaron there, turning the staff into snakes. I'm not doing any sort of bar breakdown. I'm not going to quote too many bars. I don't want to give it away because you absolutely have to go and watch this for yourself. Go and support the VOD, support Battle Rap in the UK. Really solid start to the round. Really nice wordplay, fire word flips from Cojay. He talks about, gets into the history, obviously their first battle, I think 10 years ago, on Don't Flop, talks about that, and the fact that it's still his highest view battle. I'm the only vet here between the two of us, nice stuff, nice angles. Has a kind of links the Bond and being a spy. You make a great spy because the whole time you've been here and no one's noticed you. Then he ends the round with stumbles, like such a solid round, really nicely executed, and then he just starts to lose it at the end. I've just written bad in capital letters, which is a shame. Really nice round. but Bizzo can definitely take this if he has a solid round. And he comes out, it talks about sort of Cojay being American and him, battling Americans. He's obviously just gone and battled Real Deal over in the US, beat Real Deal. Shout out to Real Deal. We still love you. I still love you. And shout out to King of the Dot for putting that on, and shout out to Biz for going over there and winning that. I just gave so many shout outs there, but it's that kind of day. And expanded upon, or he didn't expand, he I guess introduced the fact that his what does he say, the British are polite. That's right, because I'm nice as fuck. I'm trying to swear on the channel. Bizzo made me swear. Wow, Bizzo, such a bad influence. And they say you're vanilla, you bring out the worst in me. Solid opener, but wasn't. I think Bizzo had Cojay had a much stronger start to the round. Then he gets into the fact, I'm giving you the shot here. You're not a big man. I'm giving you a look. And then he gets into the fact, like, Bizzo is saying, I left the scene, you stuck around and you made it shit. Like, you poisoned the scene. Got really nice like virus linking in there. Really nice. Yeah, some really nice content in that breakdown. I don't want to spoil it. And also talks about their battle, concedes the loss. No, he took the loss, but wants to go back in time. Nice bar there as well. And then, he's got this really nice, I'm going to quote this, whoever rolled up to back Co getting smoke as well. I just fucked it up. Whoever rolled up tobacco, getting smoked as well. Really, really nice. Shook the room. And then he had a little shot at Tori, Cojay's missus, had a little sly bullet for her there, and also kind of addressing why he thinks he got the title shot, basically. Bizzo took the round clear, which is a real shame because Cojay was cooking. He had a nice breakdown of Bizzo's career. He had some really nice Bond flips, but then it was a solid, a sloppy end. I think Bizzo took a little while longer to warm up, or he didn't have as an explosive start, which, doesn't have to, because he was consistent throughout. He went in on him. He really broke down kind of Cojay's career and his impact on the scene. Or not really like what he had done in the scene, or lack of contribution, and just was consistent, clarity, pure clarity. You get every bar. Really, really nice from Bizzo, kind of just exemplifies who he is as a battler. Round two, Cojay opens up and he's talking about how he was struggling with angles for Bizzo, and it seems like you were struggling with some other stuff as well. Prep clearly was struggling with prep, not just angles. Basically calling him an unremarkable character in lots of ways. He does it really well. Tells him you took a personality test and you failed. Fire, loved it. On the back of, really nice setup, really, really nice. And he gets into Bizzo's Spaces battle. Says basically, you're portraying a character that we don't see here. And it didn't really land for me, simply because, he's talking about he's being loud and aggressive. First of all, he's never had to battle a crip before. It was Bizzo's first crip. You have to bring a different, and it's royalty. It's not just any crip, it's royalty. He's aggressive, he's energetic, he's loud. You've got to kind of do something to neutralize that. And it's a space battle. It's a spaces battle. You really have to exaggerate certain elements of your delivery, because you don't have the visual. All you've got is the voice, and you know, literally all you've got is your instrument, and you've got to use that in ways that you wouldn't have to in a room. So it didn't really land for me. But yeah, then he's clearly lost it again already. He's I'm recording, son. I don't think so.
Is it still not done yet?
No, but I'm recording. I'm like literally recording.
Can you cancel it? It's not.
No, son, I am literally recording. Okay. No, I can't cancel it. If you weren't competing with it, then I'm not about to argue with you. So he's clearly forgetting his material. It's just kind of, you know, he's hesitating. He's not getting things out clean. And again, it's another fire approach. He's talking about how he can't, tying it back into the beginning of the round, can't assassinate a character that doesn't exist. Dope. Doesn't execute it. He's losing momentum. Then he picks it up again. Sounds like he's getting into something with a real deal angle. Loses it again. Does the same thing with the Tony D stuff. Like it's, and then he has a really nice nigger flip at the end. Really, really nice. But no execution. Like it's such a shame. Such a real shame. Snake and Twerk Eyes, not Bizzo and Cojay, very different battle there. And then we get into Bizzo's second round. And now he kind of is talking about his character. He gets into, you know, who Cojay is. He gets into a little bit of the that's it. He's talking about, you know, basically you just deny any loss, whatever happens, you say it didn't happen. You're a liar, basically. You won't admit to your losses. He has a really nice Napoleon flip in there, or Napoleon line in there, relying on the heel. He says your accent separates you from the rest of your mid-tier. It talks about how, you know, you're kind of here for shock value. That's why we keep you here. You're here for shock value. Really nice name flips in here. Condescending Murphy's Law. Really, really nice. He shouts out Shotty's league at Rest Pro, is it? Shout Shotty and his wrestling league. If you are unaware, Shotty Horror has a league, a wrestling league. He has started his own wrestling league. He's got an event coming up in October. Definitely go and check out that if you're a fan of wrestling. And if you're, you know, battle rap supporter, just go and support that anyway. It's a dope collaboration right there. So it was nice that he shouted it out. I thought, you know, that's the sort of, it's a smart thing to do. And then it gets into this nice little rapping section. It's something I think he does quite often. He just shows, you know, it's just him displaying his skill really nicely. Talks about, you know, his transformation, Cojay's physical transformation. Has got a whole really nice scheme in there. And ties it into sort of, you know, your name holding no weight. Fire. Solid round. Great round from Bizzo there. Again from Cojay, really nice material, good approach. The only thing I didn't like was the spaces thing, but the rest of it, really nice approach. But poor execution again. Bizzo, so you broke down your kind of career as a battler in the first, and now in the second, he's breaking down you as a battler, like you as a person, sort of person you are, and your status in the scene. Really effective, great angles, really nice writing, great execution. Again, Bizzo by this point has won. Cojay starts the third round, and he's going into comedy now. He's about to start clowning him. Talks about he's simping, you know, has a bit about Miss Hustle coming in the spaces and Bizzo having no game. basically. And then he has a whole section about how he doesn't get pussy. But there's no fluidity at all. He's kind of hesitating the whole way through it, misplaces some stuff, and just really, then calls time threw away the round very early on. But to be fair, he'd already lost the first and second. Bizzo then, his third, is he's comparing them and their journeys, like, their progression, both of them in the scene. He really gets into Cojay as a conspiracy theorist in this round, basically saying now as well, you're here to be sacrificed. Gets into the flat earth stuff, trying to fool us that you're well-rounded, has a fire firmament, sky's the limit bar in there. Really nice. He kills that conspiracy angle. I know it's not a new one, it's already been done, but I thought Bizzo dealt with it really well. Basically says don't flop, drain your spirit. And yeah, just ties up the round, ties up the battle. He in the first broke down his kind of career. In the second, broke him as a battler down, the man he is as a battler. And in the third, kind of compared the two as battlers and as men. Well, didn't really compare himself as a man, but really, delved into who Cojay is as a man, all while rapping really nicely, clean, clear, so digestible, but with intricate stuff as well. A great solid performance from Bizzo, and just another example why he's such a great champ. And yeah, just such a great example of his focus and his determination, his surpassing every goal and challenge that's put in front of him. Couldn't be more proud of where he is right now and what he's doing. Cojay had the potential to really make this a fight. It's still, thank goodness, a really watchable battle because of the quality of Cojay's material. And it's portions, it's sections, and he has the short third round. So it's still a really watchable battle. But it's not the fight. It's not the title fight that Cojay could have made it. And yeah, Bizzo wiped the floor with you. And it didn't need to be so. I mean, I don't know that Bizzo still wouldn't have wiped the floor with you, but it was a dope performance from Bizzo. Congrats to him. Congrats to Prem for a great event. I'm hearing great things. Thank you so much. For I couldn't go to the event. I'm really gutted for so many reasons that I couldn't go, but I just couldn't make it. Hopefully I'll make the next one. These events just kind of aren't in my budget right now. I really wish I could, but I'm having to make space and work harder in other places. So yeah, I will be back traveling, going all over the place to every event. But I'm really sorry I missed that one. So thank you so much for uploading everything so quickly so that I can at least, get to see what I missed out on. And I'll try and recap as much as possible. Salute to Biz, salute to Cojay. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm out.